I think what makes me different than the other sharks is I'm an actual immigrant. I actually came here on a boat. That shapes a lot of how I think and who I am. Entrepreneurship is the great equalizer. It's not about who your parents are. It's not about your color. It's not about your sex. It's not about your religion. You know, business doesn't really care. Business only cares about the value that you add.
Yeah, it's
Why complain? I remember when we were really young, this lesson was taught to me by my dad, and I kind of had a miserable day at school because, you know, the kids make fun of you, you're an immigrant, you're poor. And I came home and I was feeling sorry for myself. And my dad came home, it's gonna sound so melodramatic, he walked a couple of miles to the factory. He was a blue collar guy, and I came home and he just stood there and I was complaining about my day.
Where were you living?
Oh, we were living in like this stage would be 3 times the size in a little apartment.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it wasn't pleasant. And my dad was just standing there and I was complaining and feeling sorry for myself. And my dad looks at me and says, never complain. You should always be happy with the opportunities given you.
You know, every time you lose at something, you're one step closer to winning the next time. The difference between successful people and not successful people, let's call it that way, are people give up. People wake up every morning, they have doubt, they have fear, they lose in a Ferrari race or they lose in a race, and then they just give up. The hardest thing in life to learn is to lose. Winning's easy. You win, you're happy, you get a high five, your friends are happy. It's your ability to take a loss, get up the next day, dust yourself off, and keep going. I have lost at everything you can imagine. Seriously, I have been beat up and put down, and everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for me, but I just kept going.
And you listen to what you call your spidey senses or your spider senses, your intuition.
All the time.
Have you always?
Always, always. I learned that from my parents because I don't have a fancy education. We didn't have fancy advisors. The most successful person I knew growing up was my dad's boss, and that was only because he had more seniority in the union than my dad. So you've got to learn to listen to yourself. People overcomplicate business and success. People are watching right now and say, oh, I can't do what he does because I don't know how to run a business. Everybody has the ability. You just got to listen to yourself.
Adaptability. So I've never been the smartest guy in the room, but I feel pretty confident if you drop me in the middle of a jungle, I'll figure out a way to survive. It's your ability to survive in any situation that separates the people that do well from those that don't.
I think you've got to find what makes you tick. And I think greatness comes from when you marry your passion with your job. Because I don't really think I have a job. I love what I do. And I always say that to kids. I talk to a lot of kids who are at university and say, how do I make a lot of money? And I say, forget the lot of money part. Find something you're going to be great at and let the money follow you.